they weren't happy, and yeah, it's an emotional game, and I thought we did a good job sticking together there.
Jeff, offensively, you guys for the last 6 weeks have really continued to grow, continue to reach another level. What have you seen that's made the biggest difference that's allowed you guys to have consistency?
Um, I think there's a lot. I think I don't know. It's tough to really put a single thing that's sort of given us success. I think each night it's different. Sometimes it's a combination of things, but the fact that it is consistent, I think, is probably the thing that is is um, is the best thing for us to grab onto. Is because it's hard to be like that on a consistent basis, and I mean, I think it just comes down to sort of winning battles. I think that's if you have to sort of take one part of it. Obviously, you have to make plays, and we got skilled guys, so that's going to come out. But to me, it's about winning battles and working together and reading off guys.
Jeff, when you're out there yapping away, you're feeling good about your game, you're feeling good about the team's game. Just what is it like knowing you're getting under the other team's skin?
I don't know. I mean, again, it's like one of those things where it's different every night. Sometimes I'm doing it to kind of get myself in the game. Sometimes it's just kind of the emotions kind of run high when sort of get into crunch time. And yeah, tonight maybe it was more of that. I think it was just an emotional game. It was a little bit physical, and that's pretty much sort of what happened, I think.
How much do you think that helps? I mean, you getting into the game and having some of that physical play, the way you scored that goal after Tage's rebound. How much do you think that helped you get into that? I mean, you like to get in those dirty areas, but how much do you think this helped?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's kind of they kind of work together. Yeah, so it's almost like a combination as opposed to kind of one sort of leading to the other. I think it just not only me. I think as a group when we're sort of involved in the game physically and especially against a team like this, they block a lot of shots and they have a good goalie. So if you're going to generate offense and you're going to sustain offensive zone time and if you're going to end up scoring on them, you're going to have to get into the middle of the ice and that's obviously not where they want you to be. So it's gonna cost something. So you have to be willing to pay that price.
And Jeff, the response you got after like a 4-3 you guys score, that's been a theme the last several weeks. Just what does that say to you? You guys have been able to answer back consistently late in games.
Yeah, it's good. It's something that we can sort of build confidence in. I think again, you come down late in the games and those are the times where you need big plays. You need to sort of cut off momentums when it shifts in their direction, and tonight it was one of those things where they grabbed a bit of momentum there in that little stretch, and we were able to grab it back quickly.
Jeff, you know how good they can be defensively, but it seemed like right off the drop of the puck, you guys were fast on them. Is that what helped you guys break their defense, just being fast right off the beginning and getting on them quickly?
Yeah, I think you definitely want to try and limit their time with the puck. I thought our D-men played really well in transition too. I think they were up into play and it allowed us to sort of limit their transition game back because they got some guys that are dangerous off the rush, and we were able to limit that for the most part, and that sort of translated us into us kind of getting back in their end and spending more time there.
Jeff, there's been a lot of conversations about how you start off games. How did y'all feel? What was the conversation after the first period? You guys pretty much dominated them in the first period, but still it was tied 1-1. What's the conversation like after that?
Just stick with it. I think we came in and guys were talking about how we played a pretty decent first period. We want to try and build off that. And yeah, and that's the way it is. I think at home especially, you get off to a good start. You want to try and sustain it. If things don't immediately turn your way, then you just have to stay with it. And I think we did a good job of that. Thank you.
Thank you.